Let's do a quick speed round. Share with us either a book, a TED Talk, or an article that's had a big impact on you.
So John, I don't know if you know that we just came out with a new book.
Oh, well, okay. Tell me.
That. I just came out with a book literally in July 4th. It came out. It's now a bestseller on Amazon. It's called Driven, Driven, by Elliot Kallen. There are lots of words driven. I couldn't trademark the word, so you got to say by Elliot Kallen. And
okay.
It's about leadership and entrepreneurship. And what it talks about, John, is the frailties of being an entrepreneur, because some people think of Mark Zuckerberg as a consummate entrepreneur. He started at A, and now he's at R, and he did a straight line up.
Yeah.
And most entrepreneurs, like me, have zigzags in their life, and sometimes they're backwards, and sometimes you're strapped for cash, and you're doing things, and you're like, can't even stay up. And what I want to do is write a book to give permission to entrepreneurs to know that there are some valuable, painful learning lessons, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to zigzag a little bit, right? The road to success is never a straight line, no matter what anybody thinks or sees on social media that makes it look easy. The best piece of wisdom you've ever received?
Never give up. Winston Churchill.
Yeah, that's a good one. We were at actually the Churchill War Rooms in London last summer. I don't know if you've ever been, but it's amazing. It's amazing.
I have not. That was exciting. Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. Last question. Finish this sentence. One thing everybody can do at the very first step to never giving up is
go to work every day.
Yeah.
Go to work. If you want to clear your head, I had this mentor back 40 years ago. He was a 6'5" guy with piercing blue eyes, kind of looked like Lyndon Johnson. And they talked about Lyndon Johnson in the 1960s. Before he was president, he was president of the Senate. And he would look down on almost everybody, and he intimidated the heck out of everyone. And they had to just agree with him. He was so good at what he did. And I said, John, what makes you so good at this? It's that you're intimidating. He said, no. What makes me so good is I just look them in the eyes and tell them the truth.
Yeah.
And I never forgot that, is look people in the eyes. You don't need to stare them down. I'm only 5'8", and I can't stare in. Most people are taller than me. But I look them in the eyes, and I speak with sincerity and honesty and credibility. And that's key.
I recently interviewed Howard Behar, who was a former president of Starbucks. I've interviewed him a few times, but one of the things he shares is he shared some stories. That I'll summarize it, that only the truth sounds like the truth. And that's what you're saying, which I love.